video, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use Highbury Pool's A/B verifying software. This is an online utility available only to those who have registered an account on highburypools.com. If you have not registered an account, feel free to navigate to highburypools.com and click this link here. Fill out a short form and we'll activate your account as soon as we see it. So I've gone ahead and opened a web browser. As you can see, I'm using Google Chrome, and I've navigated to highburypools.com. You'll be required to use a web browser that has HTML5 or better. Now you'll see that I have Internet Explorer here, Firefox, and Chrome. Chrome or Firefox should work if it's a newer version. Internet Explorer, you'll have to have a newer version of Windows to be able to get. So if you're still running XP or something older like that, you'll want to download a third-party browser. So let's get started. We're going to go to Products, Liners, A/B Verifier. And it's opened a new tab for me, and you can see I'll have to log in. So I'm just going to log in with my name. So I'm going to start by providing an A to B distance, 14 foot, 0 inches. You'll notice for all of these, the feet and inches are separated into different boxes. Why can't we all just use metric, right? So we'll start by providing a sample point. 14 foot, 1.5, and so you can see I've added a point right there. It's labeled it with the number 1. Now, if that point was in error, I can always click it and remove it. And let's say I want to add a special point, a stair end, a break off, something that I need to know is not just another perimeter point. So before I click the add point button, I can go here to custom label, and I can specify something like stair end, and then click add point. You can see that it's given it a custom label there. So now I'm just going to go through and I'm going to continue filling out the rest of the form, and we'll finish it up and I'll demonstrate some of these other features over here. If you're transposing data from a set that's been measured already, like I am now, you might find yourself losing place with what you've typed, and you might want to go back and see what number you typed where. You can do that just by clicking on a point, and you'll see that the boxes here have populated with the information there. And you can actually change this information too. If you click a point, you can modify the measurement. Say if I change that 0 to a 6, and you can just click edit point and it'll move it. I'm going to put that back. There we go. And then I'll just continue the demonstration for you. In the last few points, I'm just going to demonstrate some things that can't be seen on screen here. On your keyboard, there's a key called Tab. It's got an arrow pointing to the left and an arrow pointing to the right, just a little below the escape key. So I've got my cursor here in the first A box, and I can type in my first measurement, 11. Now pressing the Tab key automatically moves the cursor over to the inches box, where I can specify the inches. Pressing it once again moves me into the next box, into B, and I can specify measurements just like that, tab 3.5. Pressing it once again highlights the add point box here. Now it's a little difficult to see that with the background color, but that is highlighted. So simply pressing enter adds the point, and you'll notice that it's returned it to its original position. This is intentional to make typing long sets of information easier. Just like that. So now this pool is all done, save but for the break lines, but I've already demonstrated how to add custom labels, so we'll skip that part for now. One of the things that's great about this is you can submit your order to us directly online, by filling out this little form here on the right. So I can say whether this is a liner, a winter cover, or a safety cover. So let's just say it's a liner. I can specify what print I want it to be, and these prints are all updated. So let's pick one of our nice new prints. And I can specify the purchase order number or the tag name, and I'm going to say Mr. Homeowner. And then you can specify all of this other information that comes along with it. Say depth, 8 feet, wall height, 42 inches, and yes, you can say feet and inches and it won't be a problem. Perimeter, 100 feet or not. I'm just making this information up. Obviously, you're going to have to enter real information. Date required. Obviously, I can't, if you require it today, we're not likely to get it today, though it's happened before, but I would count on it. So then we can just say whatever we need. Comments. And we can send the order. But before I do that, I'm going to save this order for later use. So you can see this, we got the save button up here. I'm going to click that, and you can see here that it's giving me a message, saved as Mr. Homeowner. Okay, so just to demonstrate the last few remaining features before we go and submit the order, I'm going to click the new button here on the left. So you can see that clears the screen up for a new order. And you'll also notice this drop-down box here. It's got our saved order in it. So I'm just going to demonstrate loading that. Very simple. Load there. And there it is. Everything that we typed in and specified. See, all the information is there. You can still edit it, modify it at this point. I will point out though, once you've submitted the order, you will no longer have access to it in your saved orders. This is just to prevent errors such as Peter going to submit the order but not knowing that Paul submitted it the week prior, so you don't get two of the same liner. So I guess now we're just going to go ahead and send this order here. And just click this button. And we get this dialog box that pops up and warns us that once you've submitted it, you will no longer be able to make changes to this order. Are you sure you want to submit the order? Well, I'm quite sure, so okay. And it's sending off. And then we get the thank you message. The order's been sent. Check your email for confirmation. So we'll take a look at that next. Now just looking at the email I've received here. Thank you for placing your order on highburypost.com. Click the link below. And you'll see just a link here with a get variable. If it's not a highlighted, nice clickable link like this in your email, you can always just select it and paste it in your web browser. But I'm just going to click this to show you what it looks like. And we have our purchase order number, Mr. Homeowner, all of our information, the print we've selected, all of our 80 points, and a little screenshot of the plot as it was, and their A to B distance there. And on our end, we'll receive this very same page, so we know that we're all talking the same language here. So that's it. So we hope that this is a convenience to you, and happy measuring.